There was a very interesting piece of news that I really wanted to go over. Um, basically, I started going up. I saw the title and I just wanted to go over this news before I saw the whole video. So this isn't because of what's in the video. It's just because I found it pretty interesting. Now, in the army, there's an army vet. This is one of. It's a bit sad. It's ironic but sad. Um, he's being accused of well, basically planning to attempt terror right here on American soil, a U.S. military vet. Now, the really ironic and sad part is the fact that, well, here's the thing. It's good. It's good if he is the one he gets convicted. Right? I know. Right now he's just accused. I know how this works. He's just accused. He could be innocent, but if does get convicted and all of this is true, which I'm pretty sure it is, then well, it's good news that they were able to stop him and prevent these attacks from happening. And so, well, the ironic and a bit of sad news is this was a military vet that was fighting terror in Afghanistan. So he went and was fighting terror in Afghanistan, and then he turned around and decided to commit terror right here on American soil.
That alleged terror plot being planned right here in the U.S. Federal prosecutors late today revealing a U.S. military veteran was allegedly planning mass casualty attacks on a variety of targets using a modified AK-47 and, in some cases, an IED, an improvised explosive device. Among the alleged targets, the popular Santa Monica Pier and the Port of Long Beach. They arrested him in California after he scoped out an alleged target. They say he was motivated in part by the deadly attack on Muslims in New Zealand.
When I first heard that, I thought, oh God, is this one of those people who saw the attack and decided that, and was influenced by the attack to attack Muslims? Because, I'm sorry, I'm not an idiot, okay? I'm not some naive idiot. I do understand, yes, people on the left, they're hateful, they're bigoted, they're horrible people, but I understand there's also some horrible people on the right, okay? I can admit that. So, what I was thinking, ABC News, talking about a terror plot in relation to the New Zealand bombings. I'm just sitting here thinking, oh God, please, this isn't what people saw the New Zealand bombings and all the coverage it got, and now they're using it as thinking, are they using it as a rally to kill more Muslims, to terrorize more Muslims, to it here in America? I'm thinking, please, that's sad. We need to stop. If this is something that's going on, we need to stop it. I was wrong. Again, I'm not exactly happy I'm wrong. I'm not sad that I'm wrong. It's just either, no matter what, it's just terror. It's wrong and evil. But I was wrong about that what my initial thought. It turned out it's something else.
ABC's Will Carr leading us off.
Tonight, this Army veteran who fought against terror in Afghanistan is accused of trying to wage jihad in the United States.
This is a case in which law enforcement was able to identify a man consumed with hate and bent on mass murder and stop him before he could carry out his attack.
Wait. I'm glad the California, if people in the FBI were able to do this, I'm glad California helped. And this is honestly surprising considering who this guy is. But yes, California helped in this.
Authorities say Mark Steven Domingo wanted to detonate an IED at a packed white nationalist rally in Long Beach over the weekend.
He was taken in.
So obviously, this isn't a white nationalist trying to attack Muslims. He wanted to detonate the bomb at a white nationalist convention. Alright, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you're attacking. You don't have the right to commit terror on anyone. You don't have the right to murder anyone. Self-defense is one thing. Murder is something else. Your ideology, your belief system can be totally evil and wrong, but as long as you're just speaking, there's nothing we can do. There's no hate speech. Okay, terror, committing acts of violence, that is wrong and evil. completely wrong and evil. So again, I'm not defending the white nationalists, but I am glad that this terrorist now is caught. This man, innocent. I understand he's innocent until he's convicted. I'm glad they were able to catch him and prevent this type of thing.
In custody after he took receipt of what he thought were pressure cooker bombs.
Those turned out to be inert devices passed along by federal law enforcement as they tracked Domingo's every move.
He allegedly purchased several hundred 3-inch long nails to be used in IEDs as shrapnel, specifically because the nails were long enough to penetrate the human body
Such a horrible image.
and puncture internal organs.
Federal authorities say Domingo was radicalized rapidly.
Following the attack at 2 mosques in New Zealand last month, he wrote, quote, "There must be retribution."
Authorities say Domingo also wanted to target.
Okay. Retribution. I'm not. Again, terror, no matter what, is wrong. Terror in New Zealand was wrong, and this is wrong. Okay? You shouldn't. I know I say this a lot. Extremism breeds extremism. It's not surprising. It really isn't surprising that in response to Muslims being murdered and attacked, some are murdering in response. It's really not surprising. Extremism does breed extremism. But at some point, it needs to stop. Someone has to say and come up and say, enough. Enough is enough. Done with the extremism. One side has to come out and say, we need to stop going at each other's throats. We need to stop attacking each other. We need to stop it. Because, man, yes, extremism breeds extremism, but there is still no excuse. And, well, someone has to say enough. I say we need to say enough. Because the left isn't going to say it. The left is going to keep on attacking everyone on the right. We need to say enough. We need to show that the people of America are not these crazy left-wing nut jobs. We need to show these people the truth. We need to spread the truth. We need to spread facts. We need to not cower. And we need to not do we can't do extremist actions in response to extremism. We have the facts on our side, so we need to show it. The facts will speak for themselves.
Get Jews, churches, police officers, the popular Santa Monica Pier, and even pull off a drive-by with an AK-47 style rifle.
Sometimes we get
It's wrong, evil. It doesn't matter who the victims are, who the terrorist is. It is just wrong. And it's ironic. And it's sad. And I'm glad he is caught. And again, it doesn't matter who this guy was. It could have been a white nationalist. I was doing this video no matter what. I heard it was a war vet who fought terrorists doing terrorism. So I don't care what the terrorists were, who the terrorists, what the targets were. It was ironic, and it was kind of a sad story. I was gonna do it no matter what.